And just like that, the regular season is finally over. On to playoffs.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Cloudboy Bells, and welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports. So, of course, you're going to probably be seeing a lot more analysis videos, as we all know what's happening, NBA playoffs. Sorry I have not been really frequent with my videos. I've been just kind of not posting this much this week because of exams and finals. So that's good. Summer is officially begun. We are excited. The NBA season is officially over. Baseball is going on strong. The Brewers don't have an offense, but they have great pitching. And we don't know what's going on with the Aaron Rodgers drama. But what is going on is the Bucks. We got to play the Miami Heat once again. Something, I was afraid that was going to happen when the season started. Because you saw, Toronto didn't even make the playoffs this year. Celtics barely even made it. Miami started the season out terrible. I mean, it's been a very interesting season. But first off, I'm going to probably start my first half of the video talking about my thoughts on the series and what I think will happen or things like that. And then I'm going to probably get into the play-in games because, this is the first time the NBA's ever done it. So, yeah, that's that. So, let's get to the show. So, Bucks, 3-seeded Bucks will have the chance to go be second seed. Of course, Brooklyn did win today, so they kind of just rested their stars today, and they were like, oh, screw it. Well, we don't need to really play today. So unfortunately, the streak against that Bulls unfortunately ended, and we lost to the Bulls because we just decided not to play anybody. And we honestly could have actually had history because we could have been the first team to actually sweep a division. I don't think that's ever happened. Weirdly enough, but it's interesting stuff going on. So, anyways, we'll either be playing on Saturday or Sunday, so we do got a week. We do got a week to wait, but that's because of the play-in games. So, of course, before the playoffs start, I will be making my predictions on all the things. But, of course, I'm gonna be doing my predictions for the play-in games. Of course, after I make my little talk about the Bucks and stuff. So, first off, the Bucks will be playing the Miami Heat. Yes, I know. So, of course, last year, I picked the Miami Heat to beat the Bucks. I'm the biggest Bucks fan alive, but after how seeing the Bucks were in the bubble, they just could not do anything. I saw Miami Heat coming in as the best team in the East. I knew that right away. I knew they were going to the finals. I knew they weren't going to beat the Lakers, but it just was unfortunate that, Jimmy Butler went off and we just could not do anything. Giannis did not have any help, and that was something that was difficult to watch. Losing 5-1, being the 1 seed and just getting dismantled was just something really hard to watch. But I think we are a different team this year. That's the best thing I can say. So looking at Miami, they've been really underwhelming this year. Butler's had some injury issues. Everyone's had their injury issues. Miami started the year out really slow. They were under 500. They just weren't doing good. And then the All-Star break happened. And then they actually got back on top and they got the lower seed, and then they worked their way up and they started winning some games and doing this. And then this last 2 weeks have been actually real better for them. And they've actually looked a lot more competition friendly, I can say. Now the thing is, we all saw what they all did this year. They actually traded away. They got Victor Oladipo. Like I said a long time ago, they were going to go for Victor Oladipo, and they finally did it. The only price, injury, out for the year, so it didn't really matter. So the only thing that's different with this team is no Kelly Olynyk and no Jay Crowder. They replaced him with Dwayne Dedman and Trevor Ariza. So the problem is, I don't know what it is with this Miami Heat team. They had just been really underwhelming. They haven't been the same team that they've been, the confident team that has just been making the shots, making the playmakes. I don't know what it is. They just did not look the same. I don't know what it is. I don't know. The chemistry, I think, was there all last year. And then this year, it's just, I have no idea what's happening with them. Now, that scares me a little bit because I'm like, well, what if they come out and like them old selves and just dismantle us? Yeah, that's going to be an issue. But, you know, another issue that I have, all 3 games that we played them this year don't even matter. I mean, if you think of it, Jimmy Butler didn't play in any of those games, so we actually haven't really faced them fully this year, just like we really haven't faced Philadelphia fully this year. That's another little issue. Now, let me look at some positives here. Last year, Eric Bledsoe could not do anything against in that series at all. Yeah, Chris Middleton actually improved, I'll say that. But the supporting unit could not do anything when Giannis was double-teamed, and that was an issue. This year, we have Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker, and I think those 2 guys are going to get extreme minutes in the playoffs because, you know, their defense is key, and I think that's going to be a huge deal going down the line. I think they're going to put PJ Tucker on Jimmy Butler a lot. I think that's going to be great. Hopefully, Giannis could go on Butler. I think that would be great, too. Both those guys should really be playing on Butler. Goran Dragic is really hard to contain for us. I don't know why he plays good against us. That's just the problem. But, yeah, that's that. And then the Bucks, you know, if we have guys that can play defense, like Drew Holiday can guard against every, you know, guard there, and then PJ Tucker and Giannis can go against Butler and Adebayo, and I think that would be a great key. I think we're a completely different team than we were last year. I think we are more talented. I think we're playing with much more confidence, and we are not playing in that crappy bubble. We are playing in our home field for the first 2 games. It might be different in Miami, but it's going to be, I think, an interesting series. I think the Bucks can really compete here. You know, if Miami comes out and shows that they were the team that they were last year, then I'm going to be very much concerned because I don't want them to lose the first round of the playoffs. This is a make or break year for the Bucks. You know, if they lose, then yes, I think Bud should be fired because you've been the top team you're one of the top teams for the past 3 years, and you can't even get out. You can't even go on a deep playoff run. You know, we've seen that before. Okay, this can't happen. Okay, but I think last year I was not confident at all, but this year I think I'm a lot more confident in this team. That's what I can say. I don't know what I'm going to actually pick for this series right now because, you know, I want to go with my Bucks and I want to stick with them. But yeah, I get Miami Heat has been like playing better. Plus, unlike the Sixers and the Nets, they actually play defense against Giannis. That's just a downside. But it's just something I can say. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I think as long as our team can make plays, like, for example, off the bench, Bryn Forbes and Bobby Portis got to keep getting points off the bench as well. And also Connaughton. We got to expect some more from him. But you know what? Got to keep rolling. That's the main auto, you know? So anyways, as it is, so as I'll go on, I'm not going to do my predictions for the series yet because I think it's too early to tell. Things could change, injuries could happen, you know, we don't know. So anyways, I'm going to start off by talking about the play-in games right now. So 2 of them are on Tuesday, the other 2 are on Wednesday. And then on Thursday and Friday are the East and the West 8th seed games. I have no idea how this is going to work. This is really weird in my opinion. Oh, I'm sorry. So what I'm assuming is one player wins this game, the one player wins the next game, and then they both battle out for the eighth, seventh, or eighth seed. I have no idea what they're doing, but can we just talk about that? We're getting some good matchups. I'm actually happy with what they're doing right now. The Wizards and the Celtics, I think, are a great matchup. You got Russell Westbrook, who's getting triple-double crazy, going against Jason Tatum and the Celtics. I think that's a great matchup. And then you also got Hornets with LaMelo Ball, and then the Pacers. Pacers are an absolute joke, but I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. If I had to pick, I'd say Hornets win this one and Celtics win the next one. Then for Wednesday, we got the Spurs and the Grizzlies. Spurs barely even made it in. Grizzlies, I think, are a better team. I'm going to definitely go with the Grizzlies. And then finally, after that big matchup, I can't believe this is happening. I'm like so shook right now. But we have the Warriors taking on the Lakers. I mean, this season has been absolutely insane. But the fact is, we're going to be seeing Stephen Curry, who is having the season of his life, absolutely deserved the scoring champ this year. The dude is having one heck of a year. I got to give credit. And then you got to take on the Lakers. And LeBron just comes back. AD comes back about a week or two ago. And, they're trying to get back into the swing of things. So this will be interesting. Hot-handed Curry versus the Lakers that everyone expected to win the whole thing from the start at the beginning of the year before the LeBron injury and the AD injury happened. So I'm really excited to see that one take fold. So with that, obviously I'm going to pick the Lakers to win only because it's LeBron, and then I'll take the Grizzlies to win for that one. And then the AFC game. I have no idea what this actually stands for. But you know what? I'm just going to kind of go with it. But those are some great matchups. So I'm really excited to see what happens. But when it comes to it, I think we're going to be really excited for what is to come. So obviously, as it comes on, I will be making a video sometime soon. Obviously, giving away my predictions for the NBA playoffs once we get the play-in games out of the way and things like that. And then, of course, after games, for sure, I will be doing analysis videos. Even after the losses, yes, I will try to be at my best behavior for those. I will try not to punch walls and get angry. Yes, last year it was really tough. I didn't even make them last year because I was just embarrassed with the team because I knew we weren't going to win. But this year, I have more confidence. I think it's going to be an interesting playoffs. I'm really excited to see what happens. It's going to be a fun summer. That's what matters. So anyways, I'll be with you all for more updates to come. Videos will probably be posted every once in a while. Also, give my shout out to Jim Paschke on one heck of a career for the Bucks. He's doing the broadcasting. It's going to be weird not hearing him from now on. That's a big issue. But anyways, it's been an interesting season. So, to say the least, I think things are going back into the swing of things. 50% capacity at the Pfizer Forum, Miller Park. And then we got full capacity at Miller Park starting June 25th. Things are starting to go back to normal, and that's a great thing. So anyways, it's your man Cloudboy Bales. Stay tuned for more updates. Stay safe. Be smart. And as always, go Bucks. We'll see you next time.